Everything you've wanted to know about Christy Clark. Clark is the incumbent premier, meaning that she's currently the leader of the political party with the most seats. In her case, the Liberals. She served in this position for 2 terms. As such, she's had much more media coverage than any other candidate, and therefore more controversy. Let's start from the beginning. She's 51 years old, born in Burnaby. She attended SFU, the Sorbonne, and the University of Edinburgh for political science and religious studies, but she never graduated. It wasn't until she was 32 that she ran for and won her first election, becoming the MLA for Port Moody Burnaby in 1996. Here, she served as the official opposition critic for the environment, children and families, and public service. During her 2001 term, she was appointed the Minister of Education and the Deputy Premier. As the Minister of Education, she oversaw changes that would increase accountability, strengthen parental power in decision-making, and provide the parents with flexibility in the education system. At the same time, the government decided not to fund pay increases for staff for the 2002-03 and 2003-04 school years, resulting in budget gaps of over $25 million, most of which was absorbed by school boards. Class sizes and special needs funding was also cut. In 2002, the government introduced Bills 27 and 28, forcing teachers to work and banning collective bargaining. Over the following decade and a half, many of these changes would be ruled unconstitutional, and many clauses would be cut or re-added. In 2005, she announced that she would seek nomination for the MPA to run for mayor of Vancouver. She lost the nomination by 69 votes, and therefore never ran. Over the following years, Clark moved on to work for various news organizations. A columnist for the Province and Sun during the 2005 election, an analyst for Global and CTV during the 2006 federal election, and the host of her very own radio show on CKNW, The Christy Clark Show. In late 2010, she still held no government position, but announced her intent to win the leadership of the BC Liberal Party. Polling after and before her announcement placed her as the frontrunner to take Campbell's place. Though Clark only had 1 MLA endorsement, and the other 2 frontrunners had 19, she won leadership of the party on the 3rd ballot, with 52% of the votes. She then ran in a by-election in Gordon Campbell's former riding of Vancouver Point Grey, and won a seat. By the next election, many polls suggested that the NDP were sure to win, but she led the party to a shocking victory. But she didn't win in her own riding, only winning a seat after a by-election was held in Westside Kelowna, her second by-election win. And now in 2017, she's running in that same riding, hoping to win her first seat as premier in a proper provincial election. If you want to learn more, you can learn about the whole party's platform for the upcoming election and how it compares to the competition by watching my simplified overview video. Or you can watch my other videos about the other leaders, Andrew Weaver and John Horgan. Thanks for watching. Voting happens Tuesday, May 9th.